The Department of Ed offers quite a few different majors. We have teaching majors in both elementary ed and secondary ed. We also have a program called Educational Studies, and that is a program intended for people who want to work in some aspect of education, but not necessarily in the classroom.
There's a couple different paths that you can take, and each one can take you a different direction to kind of be some kind of advocate for students in the classroom, but you're not going to be licensed to be like a full-time teacher. At the end of my sophomore year, I had seen myself as a guidance counselor. So now, at almost the end of my junior year, I've started taking classes in gerontology. So I also have a minor in gerontology as well as in psychology. I would love to work with the aging population, so with elders, maybe even in a nursing home. Either way, my educational studies degree has prepared me to interact with people and to work hands-on. No matter where I end up, I think my goal is just be a voice for people who don't necessarily get to be a voice for themselves.
I was set on primary grades, but then I was placed in a 6th grade student teaching placement, and that was so out of my comfort zone, but now I wouldn't change it for the world. One of the biggest joys that I've had is just getting to take all of this knowledge that I've gained from college and actually put it into real practice. It's encouraging when my students are engaged in what I'm teaching them. Ultimately, it's those relationships that I've made in the short 4 months that I've been there.
Teaching really is a vocation that requires stamina. It requires grit and so much passion, because you will be exhausted at the end of the day. You are working with young people, whether they are kindergartners or they are seniors in high school. You have to be adaptable, you have to be flexible. You know, at the end of the day, teachers are exhausted. But I think Spartan teachers will wake up the next morning ready to go because they know that they're making a difference.
I can take what I've learned from my teachers and just implement it and be the change that I want to see in the classroom. And honestly, I wouldn't be able to do that without our professors.
Whatever your dream is, they are there to help you obtain it. It just speaks a lot to why they're educators and why they work with the population that they do, because they're givers and they're so selfless, and it just really instills in the rest of us that in order to be what the rest of the world needs, we also have to be selfless.